Hi, welcome to another episode of Neutral. Today we're doing a review on a vehicle that's only new to the market. It's created all sorts of hype and massive demand and waiting list if you want to purchase one of these. Thanks to Toyota, we're checking out the new 86. So here we have it, the new Toyota 86. As you can see, it's in that sports car category, two-door, very low, very slick looking, really targeting a really appealing market of people that want that sports car. Not like most sports cars though, they're normally two seats. This is a four-seater. Okay, so this is a rear-wheel drive sports car. A lot of cars of today are front-wheel drive, so Toyota have done a great job by making this rear-wheel drive, which is much nicer driving. If you have a sports car, you do want a rear-wheel drive. The engine that they've gone with is the Boxer engine, so they've partnered up with Subaru to do this. It's a naturally aspirated 2-litre fuel-injected motor. So even though this is naturally aspirated, Toyota have concentrated on making a nice light vehicle with still reasonable kilowatts so that it has really good power-to-weight ratio. This engine makes about 147 kilowatts and about just over 200 newton meters of torque, so it still should have a fair bit of punch. You also have the option with this Toyota to go with a 6-speed manual or an automatic transmission with a sport shift, and you can also get the limited slip diff. One thing I really like about this car is Toyota have done a great job with the styling, and they've made it really attractive and made it look worth a lot more than what they're actually charging for it. Let's have a look inside and see what they're offering there. Oh, well, as you can see inside, yes, it is a sports car, so it's not really luxurious, but it does have enough room, and for a sports car, plenty of room to make it really comfortable. So, if you're going on a long trip, you'd have no problems at all. It is classified as a four-seater. It's not the roomiest four-seater, so it's probably more designed for two people that might want to occasionally take an extra person or two in the back. But if you had a family of four that were always travelling, probably wouldn't be the car for you. But the single male, definitely a good catch. So there is a reason why there's a 18-month waiting list if you want to buy one of these Toyota 86s. This vehicle here comes in at just under $30,000, which is $15,000 cheaper than its closest competitor. And all the closest competitors are only two-seaters with hardly any boot space. This has 4 seats and it has plenty of boot space. So I reckon we should take this thing for a drive and see how it goes. Well, now that I've got this car out on the road, you can really tell that it falls into the sports car category. The driving position is beautiful. We sit nice and low, steering wheel's in the right position, everything's at arm's reach, and it's really, really comfortable. The car, because it has such a low centre of gravity, it just really hugs the road. When you're steering or turning, it's very direct, and they've kept it very simple. There's no electronic buttons on the steering wheel for radio controls or cruise control or anything. The gauges are very easy to read. It's just a really comfortable, nice car to sit in and drive. Now, you'd normally assume and you'd think that this car's going to have a really harsh ride because of its superior handling, but it doesn't. You don't feel every single bump. It's still nice and comfortable. If you want to go on a nice open road like we're on right now, it's not beautiful to drive. You don't need to chase the car around the road. It doesn't hit bumps and dart. It just holds on and it's beautiful, nice and smooth, very quiet. There's not a lot of road noise. Now, because I am a person that generally prefers manuals, and this was an auto, I was a little bit disappointed when we first got the car. But after now driving the car and feeling how the auto is, with the option of the sports shift, the sports mode button to make everything more responsive and feel much nicer, the auto is a good option. If you're someone that commutes, sits in traffic Monday to Friday a fair bit, you definitely want to go the auto. And then on the weekend, if you want to get out and drive around, the sport shift makes it feel like a manual, and it's back to a sports car. It's actually a really good option. So now after driving this car, it is overall a pretty good package. Handling very well, power to weight ratio is good, the balance of the car is nice, the braking, steering, response. The car is an overall really good package, especially with the auto option for people that want to sit in traffic Monday to Friday but go out and explore and use the car's handling capabilities on the weekends. So if you are looking at buying one of these cars, value for money, you're getting your money's worth. Well, because it's not too safe to really test the capabilities of this vehicle out on an open road, we thought, what next best to bring it to a drag strip. We can see how well this car accelerates. We're not interested in knowing what time it runs down the quarter mile because yes, it is a normally aspirated engine, so if you are concerned about how quick it's going to run, maybe go get a turbo car or a V8. But we just wanted to know what it feels like and how well it accelerates up to a higher speed, 120, 130, 140, and what it feels like at that speed and how good the gear ratios and everything are to see if it is a true sports car. So let's give it a run, see how it goes.
They say they're gonna save us, and now it's dangerous.
Alright, here we go. 7,000 RPM, 60 kilometers per hour, 80, 90, 100. Another change into third at 7,000, 120, 130, 140, 150, 150 kilometers out, change into fourth. That car, for a 2-litre normally aspirated engine, accelerates really well. It took probably till about 4,000 RPM before we actually really took off, but consistently 7,000 RPM changes gear every single time and went to 150, 160 kilometers per hour, no worries at all, so not bad. Well, while we're in a safe environment, I think we should test the braking capabilities of this Toyota. So I think I'm going to do 100 kilometers per hour to a dead stop and see how good the brakes are on this car. Alright, so it's a pretty simple test. We'll just get the car up to 100 kilometers per hour, stand on the brakes as hard as we can, let the ABS do the work and see how good the brakes are on the Toyota 86. Alrighty. Pulls up pretty good. It didn't pull on the steering wheel or anything like that. It really does do a good job, and it ticks the box in that sports car category. And I guess because it is a sports car, Toyota have made this car nice and light. The braking capabilities are really good, and that's a good safety feature. So they've done well in that department. So there you have it, guys. That's the Toyota 86. Toyota have put this car in the entry-level sports car category, and not only does it look the part, but it actually does tick all the boxes that a sports car needs to. It's got the superior handling, excellent braking capabilities, nice and light with a great power to weight ratio, and when you sit in that car, it feels like a sports car, very comfortable drive. And it also offers 2 more seats, not like your normal sports car only having 2, and it's got some boot space. So Toyota have done a great job at making this appealing to the market, and it is a really good package to buy, value for money, coming in the starting price under $30,000. So we'd like to say thanks to Toyota Australia for lending us the car, and thanks to Joel from Safe Drive Training for also letting us go and explore and find a few more limits that the car had. See you next time.